Let's do this, man. Alright. We're gonna have... Got all that charcoal. Got all sorts of poop. I need more charcoal. Alright. Chiaco. So what do we got for supplies? Some of this stuff should go in other places though. Bring fire bombs, that ain't gonna really do much. Okay. Make that. And we'll make that. Oh. We gotta do this before I forget. I think. Good enough. First thing we're gonna do is make sure we have plenty of sulfur cooking while we're out. Do some more of these. Do medium rates for today. See how those go. Seem to do pretty good with it. Well, we're gonna have advanced door keys for now. Oh. Oh, we gotta go recycle all that. It's gonna be a while for this stuff to craft. Should make a couple auto crafters. Oh, good. Retech trash. It's high qual. Oh, come on. Yes, we got plenty of. We're just gonna stick with this. 60 plus 18 is 78. Oh, we got all that to recycle too, so. Which, you know what? Oh, I already had another one. There we go. Well, that's fine. Oh, you know what? Actually. Oh. sure I get everything I need here. Actually, I'm gonna put. Alright. um. Yeah. Let's get these things recycling too while we're at it. Take that with me just in case. Yeah. Oh, look at that thing. It's a medium out in the water. Rather do this one. Alright, we gotta go. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, 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 wow, whoa. Okay, where's all the sulfur? Let's grab some metal while I'm here. Come on, really? Wow. How is there no... I don't get it. There's a whole bunch of sulfur over here yesterday. Huh? Oh. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Let's get some more sulfur. We'll go this way this time. This is crazy. The hell's all the sulfur, man? Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I speak, don't get a whole lot of people watching, so sometimes I go quiet. How are you today? Yeah, I'm just on this PvE server that I like to play on a lot. I play PvE and PvP depending on my day. But yeah, when I'm just looking kind of for like a relaxed video game experience, I'll just come on some PvE. Rust. Do you play Rust? Kind of trying to do these like little self challenges. How many bases I can raid throughout a wipe on the server. And last one I did was ran all the card monuments. Plus I think it's kind of cool because maybe some other people might see the servers I play on and might find one that they like. So right now I'm working on getting some sulfur so I can fill up my furnaces and let them cook while I'm out doing some raids. So this way when I come back I got plenty of gunpowder. I think I got plenty anyway, but I just feel better having the furnaces running while I'm out doing my thing. Yeah, yeah, I enjoy this game. I just like the feel of the game and kind of all the the mechanics of the game. All right, yeah, sounds good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fill up my furnaces when I get back here. Running a ore tea, but it's just about out now. I got some berries growing, just for the sake of making ore teas, so I can go out and get sulfur and metal quicker. This server has skill tree points where you can see where it shows when I'm mining a node, it shows that I'm earning experience points, and you can use those points towards skills like mining. So you'll notice while I'm mining I'm getting more materials than I would normally, like in the base game. Sure, yeah, Goose is totally cool. That's kind of what my channel name used to be, and then I just changed it to Father Goose just because I'm an older dude. I don't know. And yeah, I'm currently streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the moment. Pretty new to all this, so just kind of learning to get the hang of it. But yeah, Rust I've been playing for a long time. Just I'll put that in here. Streaming is kind of a new thing for me. But yeah. Yeah, I used to do, I have a YouTube channel where I did a lot of other things on YouTube, which involved a lot of like DIY stuff, building, woodworking, and that sort of thing. So I have a channel where I did a lot of that stuff, where I think that channel has like 5,000 subscribers or somewhere along that. But I just haven't done a lot of that stuff in a while, or at least I've been too busy to try to stream it, or not stream it, but put out videos on it. It's just gets to be a lot of work moving the camera around and that sort of thing. Alright, I'm just gonna put this in here because I don't really need metal at the moment. I got this in here. Alright. I think I am ready to go. Now I gotta find a base to raid, so let's see. I think I'm gonna do this one over. Oh, no, it says claimed. This one? Yeah, I guess we can do that one. I don't like doing it in the snow because then you have to worry about trying to stay warm, which is kind of a pain while you're doing the raid. Which probably says a lot, like, you know, when you're building, putting your base in certain places like the snow where people may not want to go as much. Just trying to stay warm while you're doing stuff can be kind of a pain. But I think I'm going to go here to this medium raid, which should be pretty easy. Yeah, and let's see, make sure I got everything. Oh, I should make more grenades. That'll be fine. Okay. Alright, move. Okay, no. I need garage doors, man. Oh, actually, I should have just taken this off anyway. Because I'm gonna have to. Let's see. We're gonna put a box up here. Holy crap. Come on. Just gonna put a box like here for put those in there and put those in there. Alright, put fuel, nope. Alright, here we go. Oh! Knew that was gonna happen. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, I went to the wrong. Not only did I crash, but I ran to the wrong raid. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I like to try to like take risks when I'm flying, especially on this server where like you can't damage your minicopter. uh, Probably neither. Definitely not the greatest, I can assure you of that one. What am I doing? I'm just gonna put this stuff over here with my minicopter so I can have a place to put. Then I'll put one bag over here. Put another one where I can spawn without being on a bag timer, just in case I goof up like I did with the minicopter. Then throw some of that stuff in there that I don't need right away. Bring some of these items. I'm gonna need that. I don't know if I need that right off. And put all that stuff in there, except we'll bring a little bit of that. Alright. So the raids are rated based on like difficulty. This one is a medium. You can see in the lower left corner it says I entered the raid. Reloading is handy. Oh! I need some ammo. Reload. Whoa! Wow. I am not hitting the shots. That's terrible. Can't be dying to these guys. Oh. Oh boy. Ah, nice. Having anything with your eggs? Cheese? No cheese? You a cheese kind of guy, or? I like to put vegetables, meat, and cheese in my eggs. Usually scrambled just because it's easier, but I really like sunny side up eggs, but I find like they're not as filling even though it's the same amount of eggs. Haven't decided yet. Ah. I like mushroom and salt. Oh yeah, jalapenos are good. I like to add spicy stuff to like all my food. It's something about it just like totally makes the flavor pop. Jalapeno, just straight jalapeno pizza is really good too. Oh, figures. Okay, so. And we got a booby trap. Oh, what? Am I? Oh, it was breaking as I. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh man, I wish I could have a pizza. Oh, you can't? Or you just, I see, you just can't because you can't have one right now. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, we were actually thinking about eating out tonight just because it's super cold. I mean, I guess I could make a big pot of soup, stew, something like that, chicken stew. But turret in there. You can see the laser on the wall. There's the foot of it. Oh. Yeah, I want to eat out tonight. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's hard. I guess it's a bad thing to do is, you know, eating out when you don't have the money to do it. It's just too tempting. Try to bounce it off of there. There we go. Whoa! What? Oh, I thought it was dead. Oh, I forgot you need 10 for that. My bad. I get an idea, like, you like vegetables, you have a lot of cans of vegetables you don't eat, make a soup, some meat, and a lot of it you can have a lot of. Yeah, we actually have a bunch of frozen vegetables. I got some chicken, garlic. We have a vegetable shredder, and I like to take carrots and shred them up, and cabbage and shred it, and put it in the soup that it makes it kind of thicker, like a stew. It's pretty good that way. And then I'll scoop some like chicken broth based bouillon type stuff into it. So it'd actually be really good. I probably should focus on doing something like that rather than eating out. It gets bad though. Sometimes you get into this. I get into this habit of wanting to eat out like once a week or something. But I also should focus on eating healthier too. Recently being told my cholesterol was high, probably should not order out pizza. But yeah, cut them up, make a broth, boil, and seasoning, make your own kind of homemade design. Yeah, it's super good. If I go on a diet, because every once in a while I'll get, I enjoy eating a lot. So every once in a while my weight will get away from me and I'll want to kind of cut back again and get back into shape. And so that's what I do is I'll actually make a vegetable and chicken soup because the water with the vegetables in it really fills you up, makes you feel full and not want to eat it. Put potatoes in it. I get it. Oh, yeah, 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 me too. Actually, that's kind of what I was really thinking I wanted to get was maybe some Chinese. Chinese is my weakness. Chinese and ice cream. Chinese food, ice cream, pizza once in a while, fried foods. But I try to eat home as much as possible. She might like that because it's pretty good for you even if it's from a can. Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't get canned soup. I mean, if I'm in a hurry, it's kind of nice to have. You always have that kind of, you know, you don't, at least for me, I'll tend not to eat as healthy if I'm in a hurry and trying to get something done. Just want to get back out to work. I do a lot of work on my property and go outside and do a lot of work. If I'm in the middle of a project trying to get something done and I don't really want to go in and cook. So I'll try to save time by eating unhealthy, which is probably not a good excuse to eat unhealthy, but plus I also have a wife and a few kids. You know, they like to have unhealthy foods. And then that stuff being around makes it a little bit harder to stay on a good healthy diet. It's one of those things, when it's there, it's tempting and it makes it too easy to eat it. I'm sorry, I was listening. I'm distracted with the people here. I feel ya. Yep. Yep, same here. I actually just recently built myself my own room. I have a workshop, it's about 1,200 square foot building that I built for a workshop for myself. And yeah, I recently built a separate room in it for like an office. So I can just kind of sit here and chill and hang and play games, stuff like that. Installed a wood stove in it because we live in an area where it gets cold. It doesn't get terribly cold, but today is going to be an unusually cold day. So I actually just got up and I'm next to my wood stove right now, throwing some wood in it. Just be trying to cut out every that's useless and only buy good stuff, just like apples and salads. Yeah, same here. I'm pretty simple when it comes to food. Um, my family doesn't like that, so like we try to take turns cooking, and I think sometimes they're not sure if they want me cooking or not. That's weird. That's like the I used to like the winter, but damn, it gets old. It does. Yeah, I don't know where you're at, but we're in Tennessee now, but we were in New Hampshire. Not earn reward while inactive. What? That's weird. Um, yeah, I got sick of the cold. I do not like the cold. Love being outside, but I don't like the cold. And we were in New Hampshire, which was pretty extreme. Um, so yeah, that got old. And eventually I was like, yeah, no, I'm out. I don't want to do this no more. Oh, I could use... Oh, I left those... Oh, whatever. No traps in here? That's kind of nice. No. Okay, I gotta go unload some of this stuff. So what did you end up deciding on eggs? Or did you decide yet? I'll actually, when I go to have lunch, which I will do probably shortly after this raid, I'm gonna go have lunch, but I'm probably gonna end up having eggs myself. Just some spices, hot sauce. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good to keep it simple sometimes. Sometimes if you overdo it, it kind of takes away from the flavor of what you're eating. So if you like the taste of eggs, kind of can take away from it. Garage door. Take these things. Not much here to add. Haha, gotcha. Yeah, I like to keep like simple stuff. I'll add some simple stuff. A little bit of salt. Pepper. I don't have any good hot sauce here, but salt and pepper usually gets it done, and jalapenos. I don't really like sauces as much as I used to. I like to put like spicy vegetables like jalapenos and poblanos, chili peppers, things like that, habaneros. Put one of these down. That's just like me. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like keep it simple, but at the same time you know, I like to keep it fresh too, like put some fresh stuff in there. So if I want some spice, some fresh spicy vegetables is good. Tomatoes, onions, broccoli's good in there actually. Some stuff with some crunch to it, celery. Celery's good in soup. No. Aquarius, February. I just, I like to eat. I like to eat too much. I used to be real heavy, and now I get careful, trying not to overdo it. So when I do eat, I like to, try to eat stuff that's natural and healthy. Which is nice because it allows me to eat more of it. Oh. That's funny, my bad. My brother's an Aquarius. Oh, okay. Yeah, as a kid living in a cold place, I like to have like outdoor birthday parties for my kids, but living in a cold place, my birthdays were always indoors. I might take that cooking workbench. Does it get cold where you're at? I guess it does, you were saying you don't like the cold. Gets cold here, but like today is probably the coldest day we've had in a year, and it's like 20 degrees out. But where we lived before, it got a lot colder than that. We get like recently where we used to live, it's been getting down below 0 already. Below 0 Fahrenheit. Oh, that'll work. I hope. Let's see. It takes 3 of these. If I remember right. Haven't used one of these in a while. Yep, that's it. Oh, look at these guys. Love these spammers. Now, how do I... Does it make it... Oh, you delete... I guess you can't delete their messages. It was letting me do that before. Nope, I guess not. That's fine. I'm assuming I'm the only one seeing it, probably. At this point. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this raid's pretty good. I don't really need any more hoodies, probably. Can I reach that? More propane bombs, those are fun. Should try to make one in real life. That could be interesting. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go for that first, that door. And it's getting dark. So you're just having breakfast where you're at, or you just eating, you like to eat eggs for lunch? Eggs can be one of those things you can pretty much eat any time, I feel like. Any breakfast stuff. And for breakfast, do you usually just stick with eggs for breakfast, or is it do you like to also mix it up and do stuff like waffles and pancakes, stuff like that? Oh, that was dumb. Ha! It's 12 p.m. here. I'm just hungry. I like to stream. I like to just chat with people while I'm playing. I think it's kind of fun because I like to ask my kids to play games with me, but they don't always want to do that. So it's kind of fun to have somebody else to chat with and stuff, and can be kind of fun. Kind of fun to hear people's feedback on how you play the game and stuff like that. Um, I don't like to physically go out and talk to people too much, but I don't mind it too much on the internet. Like, I don't know, it's kind of fun to kind of get feedback from what people say and talk to people from other areas. Oh, you should have made some toast. Toast with butter. Super good with eggs. Absolutely. You know, you just gave me an idea because I'm going to go have lunch and I'm going to probably have eggs and I'm probably going to make toast. Not to rub it in or anything, but to be part of the gaming community, cool. I'm like that too. Oh, nice. Do you do streaming too? I just started doing it, so it's kind of just one of those things. I'm not so good at like, it's kind of a fun thing to do to kind of share what you're doing, and I'm not really good at like talking to myself. So, hi. Here, take that. No, but I want to I have to finish my setup. Oh, nice. What game do you play? What games do you play mostly? Assuming you play Rust or thinking about playing it. I am not great at video games, but I do like to try. I would just say whatever comes naturally, so as long as everyone's nice. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that's one of the things I like this game for the fact that you can play with other people too. Like, it's weird. I'm not like a person who typically likes to go out in the public and that sort of thing. Like, go out and socialize. But I do enjoy it on video games. So like, I like to play multiplayer games where other people are playing, stuff like that. Um, so like online, it's fun. Hey Mort, how's it going? How are you? Uh, hope your day's well wherever you're at. I'm in the Eastern time zone here, just getting on some, like jumping around like an idiot, trying to talk at the same time. Um, just getting on some Rust and trying to see how many bases I can raid. Trying to figure out where the heck is my... Oh. I didn't go far enough. Yeah, welcome to the chat, man. It's fun. It's fun. I'm excited to see some people joining. That's cool. It gives me someone to chat to other than myself. I feel like when I'm talking to myself and like on the live stream when no one's here, like it's like people think I'm crazy. I mean, I built myself an office, so it's just me by myself here, but this is kind of funny. I feel funny talking to myself, but it is fun. I do it talking through the game and what I'm doing in the game, so it can be kind of fun doing that too. I want more eggs. I don't blame you. There's never enough eggs, you know? Especially on how you make them. Okay, where am I? Wow. Blue marker, hello. Yeah, so I'm playing Rust PvE. It's a server called Rust Mode. Rust Mode PvE. It wipes every week. It's got a skill tree, rateable bases. Doesn't have a tech tree, which is makes it kind of fun, more interesting. Uh, I always kind of end up falling back to this when I just want to like a chill experience playing Rust, because if you've played it, you know that it can get kind of toxic and stressful. I mean, I guess a lot of games can, but oh, I meant to get a ladder when I went out there. So I've played on this server for a while, over a year anyway. So I always come back to it. Sometimes I'll go a stretch for months without playing on it, but I seem to always come back to it. Uh, but I'll go play on. Why do I keep losing my way? I'll go play on PvP servers and stuff where there's like a lot of other players fighting each other and stuff, and it's like I keep going back because I want to play with other people and against other people can be fun, but then unfortunately the people remind me of the types of toxic people that they can be, and then I kind of lose interest in wanting to do it anymore for a while and come back to this just to chill out and play the game and enjoy it. Alright, got my ladders. Okay. Did I bring a hammer? Probably didn't. I'll just make one. What? Alright. I could have just built up too. Now I already destroyed TC, so. Morty. Morty OT. Is that Morty overtime? Hopefully not. You know, having to work overtime. Get off the ladder. Can I throw a grenade while I'm on a ladder? I think I can, right? Yeah. I'd be able to just hit it from here anyway. Oh boy. That didn't go well. Just have to be patient with it, I guess. I like other survival games too. I've been playing, I don't know if any of you guys have played. Oh, that'll do it. A game called Scum. It recently became a full release game, but it was in early access for a long time. Like 7 or 8 years, I guess. Ooh, I've been wanting a refinery, so that's really nice. Oh, and I'll take a computer station. Can I not pick it up for some reason? What? Okay. Guess not. That's weird. Oh, I can't pick any of that up. No problem then. Whatever. Oh, is that gonna destroy my ladder? Well, guess I won't be taking that computer station with me. Good thing I brought 2 ladders. ladder up here now. Wait. There's nothing up here. Okay. Wait, but there's another floor up there. Huh. I have trouble jumping through those things. Uh-huh. Alright. Well. Wait, is there windows on that? There are. Well. If I get wood, I can build up to that. Oh, come on. Go in. There you go. There's a workbench here. Do I have rope? Maybe I got some rope and stuck it in the boxes over here. Extra ladder or two would be handy. Take some wood back with me, build, see if I can build up. That stuff. Take that with me. Eventually could use that for something possibly to get up. If I need to, I only got one rope from the looks of it. Alright, so I can't make more ladders, which I'm probably gonna be okay. So we're just gonna try to build up. What? Close to another building. Whoa, okay. It doesn't like me doing that, apparently. Hello. Not. Oh. My God. Okay. Come on, get through there. I can't. jump through these damn windows sometimes. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, to answer your question, I do know Scum, and I really want to play it. I love anything survival. Yeah, it is. It's definitely one of my new favorite games. And they actively update it. So one of the things I like to look for when I'm looking for a game to play is a game that has an update history, a recent update history. Because it shows that, you know, if you buy the game, it's not abandoned. It's something that, you know, is going to change and improve as time goes on. Which, oh. Yeah, which to me is like one of those things. It's like I don't want to buy a game if it's not gonna kind of be evolving. That's one of the things I do like about this game, so it just made sense to me that whenever I look for a game, it's not like a game that's dead. Some exceptions could be as if, you know, a lot of people are still playing it, maybe, but. Right, like PUBG at least it's free. Yeah, yeah. I haven't played PUBG in a while. I'll play Fortnite with my kids sometimes. I'll play Minecraft. My oldest son likes that. He's 21. Not give that patrol copter a reason to shoot me. But yeah, I like survival games. It gives you something more to do than just like shoot each other. When you have a little like, it gives you more of like a strategy to play, which I think is fun. Not just like shoot 'em up, kill 'em, which is fun, but it's also it can get kind of old, repetitive. That's how I found this game actually, was I just did a search on, you know, popular survival games, and this one came up, and then I tried it, and it was a lot of fun. One of the things I didn't realize initially was that there was was looking for a game that was focused more on the survival. But then I kind of got to enjoy the fighting side of it too. So it's like survival and shooting, first-person shooter. So, but the survival side of it, where you have to like build stuff and hunt for your food, things like that, was kind of something I was interested in. Since it's something that I enjoy doing, kind of in real life, is figuring out ways to be self-sufficient, survive, stuff like that. I'd pay them if they did some work on it, for real, like, if it felt less analog, more movements. Yeah, like where it's like, yeah, exactly, like smooth movements. Green Hell, I think I might even have that game. I'm pretty sure I do. I think I've logged into it, but didn't actually, like, play it. You know, I logged into it, just kind of tried it for a minute. My problem is I like to learn a lot about the game, and when I get into a game, I like to immediately be able to just play it. And sometimes the games that are slow going can be tough to stick with, just because it's like you have to learn over again, which that's by itself can be fun, but at the same time, it sometimes discourages me from continuing to play a game. It's not the game's fault, it's more my not being patient, which I feel like I need to do better at when it comes to playing games. It's just learn to be more patient. Because then I'll be able to explore more games and play other games, which would be a good thing, I think. Being able to just try other games. So I have, it's bad because I have a bunch of games that I actually have in my Steam that I haven't even played yet. I've got them, and then like I'll go to log in and play, and then I'll end up just coming back to a game like Rust that I already am familiar with. It's just kind of crazy, but I should try to spend time playing other games, because Rust does get kind of old after a while sometimes. Oh, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I'm always trying to watch, I'm watching like YouTube videos on people who play survival games. I'm always curious what's coming out. I like to play a lot of the early access games. But yeah, Scum is a lot of fun if you like survival games that requires you to put in some work, and has a lot of like the mechanics of having to assemble things, find parts for stuff. You know, more than just like the game just giving you everything, like when you're playing like a Call of Duty or Fortnite, where you just find the weapons, you get them, and you go. Games like Scum, where you actually have to like find multiples of the same weapon, because you need to be able to build them and repair them, and you need to find like screwdrivers, you have to build a workbench to be able to repair them. So there's kind of like all that typical logic to it that you know, you would have to have in real life. But at the same time, sometimes that can, for at least for me at least, it can make the game feel a little slow. And being somebody who has a a lot of projects and things going on in real life. Things that slow me down sometimes I'll get away from even if I enjoy it. Unfortunately, just because I need my time in real life to get other things done. I feel like I kind of want to see more of the game a little bit quicker. It's not that I'm like, I mean, I guess it's impatience, but it's that I want to see more of the game sooner, I guess is kind of the way. Yeah, exactly my kind. Yeah, I enjoy the games that have a lot of that realism to it, but you know, just like in real life, it takes a long time to progress and a lot of hard work. You know, which I don't mind so much in real life because, you know, it's not a game that you're just trying to take your time to enjoy. But I feel like some of the things can be a little slow. But it's hard to, I think, find balance from the developers, you know, for the developers of the games to try to find a balance between, like, how long it takes to progress, the difficulty of it, just because everybody's different, everybody's life is different. Some people have eight hours a day to play a game and they're willing to do that, and I like playing games, but I can't sit and play a game for 8 hours. Like, some days after an hour I'm kind of done. Other days after 2 or 3 hours, I could play for 2 or 3 hours and I'll be okay, but I'm gonna research the garage door so I can put more on it. Work-life balance, right? Yeah, it's work gaming balance. If that's a thing, I guess it is. But you know, priorities. You know, gaming's more important. So, LOL, I would if I could. 8 hours is nothing when I was younger. For real, yeah. And I would stay up all night. Oh, hey, Ohio. Curious, no hate, why do you play PvE? Well, I was actually just talking earlier about that. Nobody had actually asked me about it, but I play PvE when I'm getting a break from PvP, so I probably have like 5,000 hours or so in this game, and I'd say it's like a mix of half and half, because I don't really like the toxic part of the game, which is why the official servers in Rust are kind of a pain to play on, because I find I run into a lot of kids who like to just say and do vulgar things, and they like to pester and bother you. You know, it's like one thing, come over to my base, kill me a couple times, and then go away and move along. You know, obviously I'm not, you know, gonna beat you and you're winning, or, you know, you bring a team of 3 or 4 people over to my base, you know, do whatever. It's like, but to like, if you're just gonna like hang out there all day and continuously just make it so I can't even play, it's not really, you know, you play video games because they're fun, and so you gotta find, you know, what works for you and what's fun for you. But yeah. That's nice. Yo, could I be your teammate? I usually play solo. Maybe at some point I might play with some other people. Right now on this particular playthrough, this wipe here, I'm just kind of playing on my own. But at some point in the future I might do some of that when I plan it, for sure. Yo, Father Goose, are you gonna play Monday wipe? Monday. Is there Monday wipe on like is there a particular server that's wiping on Monday that you're playing on? But yeah, Morty, I'd definitely be happy to play with some other people. I think it could be fun. Everybody has their own different play styles, so sometimes it doesn't, you know, work for everybody, but I'm always willing to try it. Yeah, on this particular wipe right now, I'm just kind of playing my, just kind of have a plan for what I'm doing when I'm playing, so I'm kind of sticking to solo right now on this. And I realize I am not organizing anything by any means at the moment, which is fine. I'll come back and do that later. Um, oh, uh, so yeah, there's a lot of servers wiping Monday. Yeah, I know a lot of servers have like Monday wipes. Do you usually play official or do you play like modded? Let's see. Me and Morty are in a team. It's 3 of us. Oh, nice. Sweet. Yeah, I play with people sometimes. Um, but I don't probably dedicate as much time to it as a lot of other people do. And so I don't want to feel guilty for not participating as much as everybody else or not playing the game as well as other people, which I'm not great at it. Um, I'm an old school guy, played old school games, and so I didn't kind of grow up with games like this, with this level of speed and just so many things going on at one time. I watch people play some of these like PvP games, and I don't know how they can keep up, but I like to try. I don't like to give up. Um, Usually vanilla, but sometimes 2 times. Yeah, that's kind of, I usually like 2 times because it helps kind of speed the game up a little bit. Just because I like to progress a little bit quicker than vanilla. But that's, it may be good or bad, but that's just kind of how I play. I usually look for 2 times is what I play most of, I feel like. I have a question. Yeah. You said you have 5K hours. Are they mostly on PvE or PvE? So they're probably like half and half. If I have 5K hours, it's probably like 2,500 hours on each. Um, if I had to guess, I don't know if it would be more one way or the other. If I had to guess, I'd probably say more towards the PvE side, just because I sometimes get to the point where it's just like not fun dealing with some of the immature players in the game. But it's kind of a mix of both, and I'm not like great, at least I don't feel like I'm great at PvP, probably just because sometimes I've avoided it just because it can be kind of annoying dealing with the people that I'm playing. So yeah. That's what am I doing? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's, some people enjoy it. Some people like, thrive on the toxic, talking shit to people, and I just, I don't know. Sometimes I think I would, but then I get into it and play, and I'm like, no. I just, I enjoy playing the game for the game. Playing games when I was growing up as a kid was never, like, shit talking wasn't part of playing the game. If you were playing a game, it was usually in the same room with a friend. We didn't have internet, so, there wasn't, you weren't kind of giving the other person too much of a hard time because you kind of didn't want them to just go and leave because you want to play with them. So I only play PvP, but mostly for the adrenaline, to be honest. Yeah, I mean that's fun. Like I do enjoy doing that. Like I like to go out and I like to get in the gunfights and play with other people, but it seems like there's just a lot of people out there who just can't let it go. Like, that forget it's a game. Um, and they just, I don't know. It's like, you know, roaming around in the game and fighting other players is fun. You know, you see somebody jump out of their base and you kill them as they leave or whatever. You know, it is what it is. That happens. And, you know, what do? You don't know if they're going to shoot you, so you do that. But then, like, um, there'll be people who will just, they'll be at your base walking by or something and they'll see you and then they'll kill you, take your stuff, and then they'll just hang out and keep waiting for you to come out, keep killing you, jump up on your roof, and I don't know, I just feel like that's just kind of annoying. Like, for me, it's like, alright, you got the kill, you got my stuff, like, move along, but I know part of the game is trying to, like, go deep on somebody and hang out there and wait for them to open more doors. For me, it's just that part of it's not fun, but, you know, everybody has their own way they like to play, so. And I don't judge for that. I mean, people like to play that way, and that's cool for them. And I just choose not to play like that. Not really choose to. It's just kind of naturally you don't want to play that way because for me it's not fun. But yeah, so that's where the PvE side comes in. I can go out and I can still kind of have the. I'll go out and fight NPCs and do raidable bases and blow things up, and I'll kind of give myself challenges. So like this wipe on this server, I'll try to see how many raidable bases I can complete. Maybe see how many I can complete in a row without doing something stupid like dying to an NPC or blowing myself up, because that pretty much inevitably happens. So it's fun because I can kind of create my own challenges too in these games. And I also have anxiety disorder. I don't really try to use that as an excuse for things, but sometimes frustrations in a video game will just add to it, and so I try to avoid that. But let's see, so I finished that raid. What was I doing here? Yeah. I'm just gonna make these teas, complete them up. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish these teas up and put them in the box there. I want to see where I'm at with sulfur and stuff because I'm gonna do more raids. I might, I always get like an itch to want to play PvP after playing on PvE for a while. Like I like the idea of getting on and playing with other people. And it goes well for a while sometimes. Other times I'll play and it'll last a day and then I go back to, PvE only because, I realize like I'm just not in the mood for dealing with it, I guess. So for me it's like I don't even know if I really want to play PvP servers until I just go play one. If that makes sense. Like I'll have an itch to want to play, like even right now just kind of talking about it, I'd love to play it. But at the same time, like I'm in the middle of doing this and I kind of just feel like I want to finish what I'm doing before I do that. Yeah. Let's see, we'll do this first. So I feel like I'm a little bit of an OCD too, where if I start something, I kind of want to finish it. But yeah, if you hang around on here, and you're around when I'm playing on PvP servers, I know you probably don't want to join me on a PvE server, but if you're around when I'm playing and I decide to go play one, we could probably try playing. But yeah, like I said, I'm not like crazy, when it comes to playing like a ton of hours. Like I don't play, like right now I've been on for over 2 hours, which is a lot for me. Like 2 hours in one session sometimes is a lot, which kind of sucks because there's a lot of things that take more than 2 hours to do in the game. Like for instance, like growing this stuff here, which I can actually shut off because I'm not growing stuff anymore. But I just needed it. Wanted those teas for getting resources quicker, but what was I even saying now? Yeah, so I'll play for, sometimes I'll play for a couple hours, 2-3 hours, but a lot of times I'll be on for like an hour and then I'll just feel like taking a break. I don't want to get burnt out. I'll also randomly just play other games too, so sometimes like you'll see if you look past, look back at some of my recent videos, I've spent time playing Scum recently. So. But yeah, I'm gonna probably shut this off. I'm gonna probably hop off, take a break, because it's past lunchtime here and I haven't had lunch and I would like to go eat lunch. So I'm gonna go do that. And but yeah, I'll be back probably in a little while. Probably go take a break for an hour or two and then come back later this afternoon. So hopefully if you were here, you click the follow, so this way when I go live again you'll get a notification and maybe I'll see you then. We'll chat. But in the meantime, if you have any questions or whatever, feel free to send them along, and I'll see you when I come back. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Talk to you soon. And here's the server if anyone's interested in playing on it. I don't mind if you want to play, build near me. I don't know if I'll play together, but again, that's the server I'm playing on if anyone